All right, guys. This is Frank. Can anyone let me know if the audio and the video is good? Please comment and let me know. And it's really wonderful to be here. Thank you everyone for joining. I kept, and you can comment, tell me where you are watching from today. I'm just check if the audio and video are good. Please let me know in the comment. And for today, actually, we had a little bit issue, last minute issue, which is our YouTube account. There's a validation issue. So it's like every 3 months, you have to remove the YouTube account that you have connected and you have to add again. In this case, you can stream successfully. So like the last minute, we remove it. We add it again with YoloCast. The reason we have to add on YoloCast is this is another floor of our office, and we don't have the VPN to bypass the wall. So we use YoloCast to connect YouTube. So as a result, that means I can from the device I can see all the Facebook comments directly from the device. I can interact, but for YouTube I have to check my computer all the comments. So if you are watching on both of the platforms, Facebook and YouTube, I encourage you to leave your comment from Facebook, so I can interact from there. But anyway, for those of you who you are joining, this is Frank from YOLO Live. We are doing this weekly live stream. I really feel better this time, and we are live streaming to Facebook and on YouTube. And if you are watching from YouTube, you haven't joined our Facebook user group, please join, which is a YOLO Live user group. Audio good. Okay. Thank you confirming, and the audio video is good. And if you are watching from Facebook, you haven't subscribed to our channel, feel free to subscribe, which is a nice channel that we've spent a lot of effort building for the past 2 years. A lot of live streams, a lot of tech talk videos. And if you are watching from YouTube, this is our user group, and this is one of my best part, the best part of our whole brand. Like a lot of users, a lot of support happened there, a lot of feature requests there, a lot of ideas, a lot of inspiration how this product involved, a lot of good discussion, and also a lot of expertise sharing, experience sharing, setup sharings. So you will find a lot of inspiration from this community. So and thank you again for joining. I'll do a quick round of a walkthrough of everyone, saying hi everyone, greetings everyone. So I'm gonna quickly from the first post from Julio from Atlanta City. Thank you for joining. Joe, Max Joe, bonsoir from, is this the Bolivia, or I'm not so sure, but this is a French speaking country, looks like. And Mike from Illinois, LaSalle. And Mohammed says, from USA with the overheating Ultra YOLO box. Are we in the same chat group? And we are still looking at your issue and trying to reproduce and see what happens. If this is really a hardware issue that cannot be fixed, we'll do a replacement. So don't worry, and also send another message in the group, since we have really a lot of chat groups for the dedicated support. So I think we have that support. It just needs some time for us to troubleshoot, and also need your support to help us to get more details. I appreciate the patience and understanding. And Soul says, hello Frank from Auckland, New Zealand. Really cool, from the Oceania part of the world. Thank you for joining. DJ Mike said, yes, I made it. The thing is, we are successfully streamed to Facebook And the issue happened on YouTube platform of the account validation. That usually happens to our users every 3 months. That's because of the platform that it requires you to update or to remove and add again every 3 months. And this is the Chinese saying hi to me from DJ Mike. And we have John from Australia. Hello, John. And Julio again from Atlantic. And we have another account tuning from New Jersey. Thank you for joining. Lee Sporing Live. Hello from Georgia. Video streams, Austin, Texas. Scott's Tech Talk. Hello, Frank. Scott from Great Falls, Montana. Hello, Scott. Dave. Mike. Steve from Grand Rapids. I'm not so sure I can pronounce right the state, am I? But I know that state. I'll station at the bell. I'll do this a little bit quickly. Again, today's topic is app control and web control. I'll do a very detailed from start to finish tutorial or walkthrough or demonstrate how this feature can be done here. Mike's from Canada. 3 blocks. Yeah, another thing I find from the community is about actually people can network. People can make new friends or work partners in the group. So right now it's over 8,000 users. So even our members are from everywhere in the world, but there are still chances like there's someone living in your neighborhood. And you can also like network, make a new friends and talk about the videography, the work. And sometimes if some client projects that requires a few more people, there will be a chance like you help each other or you work as a work partner. So I'm glad to see Scott's meet someone from 3 blocks away. I hope you don't mind. Every time I'm just still getting used to it. I drink a little bit of water. So you can also comment with your questions about app and web control. And also, my question for everyone is, what do you want the app or the web to control next? Currently, we have you can control basically 3 things. What we think the most important thing, which is you can switch the video sources, include all the video sources, also the multi-view that you created, the picture-in-picture, side-by-side thing. And as you can see from here, you can, all the source could be controlled. Another thing is you can control the overlay. You can add it from your smartphone, from your computer, which is handy in a lot of use cases. The last thing is the audio control. And also you can go live, select go live from the device as well. And what this live show is all about is what's next, what do you want to control it? We might consider to prioritize. So far we are actually adding from our side is the scoreboard. It's on the list, don't worry. It's requested by our users. And probably the next is the recording or the ISO recording and the replay. But ultimately, our goal is to control YoloBoss from app, like control everything on YoloBoss. You control it like from your YoloBox, like everything. But there's it's a bit like it's an ultimate goal. It takes some time. But so this live stream is about what to prioritize. So please comment and let me know. So what's next? Larry from Tennessee and Tim from NYC. Mike says audio is fine. Thank you. Audio is fine. Good. AV good here. So probably I shouldn't be worried at least about the audio and the video next time because it's like it's a few like 2 or 3 live streams. So the audio videos are all good. which I'm happy about that. Boss says, is that a Doha? Is it that's a place name? I will appreciate if you can be more specific where exactly is. Maybe all good. YoloCast is awesome. Wow, we have a happy customer, Dave. YoloCast is awesome. Yeah, feel free to share more of your experience, what you like about YoloCast, why you think YoloCast is awesome. Dave, please, thank you for sharing that, and I encourage you to share more about the details. YoloCast is being, for those of you who don't know, it's our cloud device. It's like kind of like the YouTube, but without the ads, but without the recommendations. And it offers more customizations. A few of the things you can do is a multi-streaming to different platforms. You can embed YoloCast to your website. You can also create a very personalized with the details. You can see the analytics, and it's been underrated products among all our YoloBoss products, and we're trying hard to make it a name known, make it be more adopted by users. So that's the YoloBoss about. So if you are interested to know more about, to learn more about, feel free to send us a message and contact us on email, on Facebook. And also we actually incorporate the NDI activation on the YoloCast as well, also the network bonding. But mainly it's like the YouTube platform, but with more customization and with less like recommendations. Maybe if you are doing a video live stream for this brand, then they're recommending competitor products on the site. That's why people want to avoid YouTube, and there's no annoying ads as well. That's what YoloCast is all about. And if anyone who is familiar with this space, YoloCast space, you know, there are other solutions that might be earlier than YoloCast. For example, I can, like the Boxcast, like the Resi, the Vimeo, also the Dogcast. We are basically in the same area. But if you like really look really carefully or doing all the specs about YoloCast, you see YoloCast is more powerful, and we also make it more affordable with much more advanced features. In all our plans, we make it more affordable and we have more powerful features. I encourage everyone to do the research and dig deeper. You will have this conclusion. So that's about it. Thank you for mentioning the YoloCast. And John is from, I remember last time someone shared that Aussie is from Australia, right? John from Australia. Then Bahan Singh says, hello from Bahara. I'm not sure where exactly it is, please. Wen Siming said, Carrie, North Carolina again. Good evening, Simon. Thank you for joining. And Boss said, how do you set your lights, remove green screen in your background? How do you set your lights to remove green screen in your lights? It's because do you want to see what it's like without the screen? If that's what you ask, I can quickly show you what it looks like. It's basically the green screen. That's it. But I'll prefer with this background. We have a reaction from Chicago. Hi, reaction YouTube. When can you add an option to switch between the main and backup? List from Lee explanation on the city. Can anyone recommend a good, cost-effective camera with HDMI outputs? One thing, if we have enough time, I may talk about is the YoloCam, or we renamed it actually, it's Alpha Cam. We read about like a post also in Mevo's group. Mevo's gonna launch a new camera, release a new camera in probably March 19th. Actually, I don't know if you are following all the updates from YoloLive. Actually, we have this Micro Four Thirds camera from last year, actually. And we are building a website. We plan to release it officially. So I can do a little more demonstration. It's a boss camera. It's look like the Mevo's camera from leaked source. Mevo doesn't really officially release the look, the appearance, what it looks like, but there's a announcement they're gonna release something new, a new camera. It looks like with a lens there. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about the camera that we actually already have that. We have all the specs that we are very, very confident about the powerfulness. So speaking of the recommend good but if cost-effective camera, and also we might release another smaller version of camera, kind of the off-spot kind of a thing. So to make the ecosystem more like integrated, so to have this streamlined experience for all the users. So if you're not in a hurry or if you can wait, I encourage you to wait, Steve, for a better quality and more affordable camera. AJ from Delaware, USA. And yeah, Julio said that's probably a response to my earlier statements. Or someone's recommending cameras. I actually personally have a A7 III, but I don't really use it much. And I have also had the expensive lens, 2470, the lens. We need an auto overlay to work like auto switch. Yeah, it's a request. It's on our roadmap, and we're trying to understand better about the use case. Probably I should remove the overlay here. Oh, sorry, I just removed that rolling captions to make it less distraction. And Steve's, okay, we have users interact with each other. This has been quite a bit. I'll do faster. Another option is for the ZVE10, correct? Create an embedded player through YoloCast tonight for live selling stream. Mike, I remember you are from the US. I'm glad to hear people are doing the live selling stream there because I remember it's relatively new, like a new topic or new, it's not a trend. The trend doesn't really exist much before. We actually published our white paper 2 years ago in 2022, like in March. We released a white paper about live selling, the global market, what's it look like. So our finding or our result is the US or the Europe is not as popular as the Asia or as China, what we are doing. So like there are a few platforms, like in Asia at least, we have a TikTok, the Chinese version of TikTok, and also we have the Shopee, Lazada, and these platforms all like really hard or all like to really help the small brands and business to grow with live selling. I'm glad to see this is happening day by day in US. Embedded player on the client's website. Yeah, that's one of the features that our customers like, the embedded features. Wang Siming said, video switching, replay, and playback. Yeah. Audio mix. Okay, so Siming is answer my question. So, which my question is this? Okay, sorry. What's next for app control and web control. So I'm not sure if this is a sequence or your preferred priority for the new options to control. So we have video switch. We don't have a replay and playback. We have the audio mixer, I think. And then we are doing the scoreboard. And support for physical control panel, if are you referring to the Stream Deck integration? We can avoid touch screen, S-key and Stream Deck. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely the next steps. But the first step is to have all the control options implemented. So we need to know from our users what needs to be prioritized. Or when we have the scoreboard, you don't have a preferred sequence, so we just roll out week by week. You have something more to control from the app or the web. So this whole live stream is all about what's next. What do you think should be prioritized as the option to control the device? So yes, the Stream Deck, yes, it's on our list. It's actually, we are doing the API. And then the API will work with the companion, with our third-party apps. Then it'll work. Then you finally can do the physical control. And what's next? Hello from the man cave. Oh, it's another mic. Oh, there's even third mic, Arkansas. And tell us some exciting feature that will help come into the... Yeah, like I said, the features, all the features that you can control from the device itself, then it'll all come to the app control and web control. The support, Larry said, the support from Facebook group is very good. Just be patient. Give the team time to respond. They will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you, Larry, for the note. I appreciate that. Yes, we are trying our best to offer the best support. The only thing is we have four products, and we are very direct with our customers. We are all on the user group, and so we're trying to offer everyone with the most responsive support. So for every team member at YOLO Live, everyone is handling 20, 30, or even more, or much more support cases every day, every week. So sometimes you may feel like the support is not the standard you expect, but still I think I'm very proud. I could compare to the industry. For example, I have some issue with my Sony camera. Normally the first step is I contact where I purchased from. Then after 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, they will let me know something. Then they will ask me to ship this thing to them. Then they have shipped to the Chinese headquarters, sometimes to the Asian headquarters to repair. That was my experience. Also, another experience I can share is we have issues. We have subscribed our MailChimp, which is a newsletter a tool that we subscribe, that we pay monthly. Every month we pay a few $100. And also we have subscribed to the Notion. When we have a little bit issue, we submit a ticket from their website, and normally it takes, I will receive an email immediately, which is automatic, but normally from a human response, that normally take days or weeks, or sometimes I just don't receive a reply. So here at YOLO Live, we try our best to offer the best support. But whenever you feel it's not a standard you can just test again and let us know again. And still, I'm compared to the industry, I think we are one of the best on support. I'm confident to say that. The only reason is we have limited people here, and we are direct, very direct with our users. That's kind of what's happening here. Add PTZ control. I guess you mean the ePTZ, or you control directly from the device. Yeah, it's something on our roadmap, and we actually had our first round of investigation on how the technology can be integrated And we also I talked to OpSpot, their team, so we are waiting for their the protocol. We are waiting for that, and they probably take 1 month to get to us. Then we can have further development on this. So that's it's on the list, and we have done some work, and it should come. I cannot promise a date, but it'll come. And AJ said the auto overlay. AJ help explain the auto overlay. Create a new feature where the users can create overlays and program. Yes, I guess I understand what you mean about the overlay, but I am trying to follow the use case. What do you stream for the auto overlay? That could be create a lot of value that helps me or helps the team to understand, if this is a feature that everyone really wants. If it is, then if the tech team understand, the product manager understand this, why this is important, then it could be like prioritized. Okay, Lee said, can we get a crop and rotate on the mini when trying to do a side-by-side with the horizontal input and vertical input, like showing the... Yes, it shouldn't be a difficult one. It's actually an easy one to do. And I think an update to some performance improvement and bug fixes, another update is coming along with this. I'm not sure if this could be included in our planned updates, but this is definitely a good idea. I'll let team to check if we can add this. Okay, Scott says, yeah, we use the same camera. We also have the tail air. Sorry. I don't know if it is. I want to sell my A7 III here in China. When I purchased, it was like 1,700 or 800. I don't know second hand how much is it. I don't know, even I always want to find some evaluation website for how much this worth. Since I don't use it much, and our company have all the cameras, the YoloCam, the alpha cams, I don't have a use case for that, and also I'm not that camera obsessive. It's really difficult to get a vertical video to look right. Okay, if this is something, we'll definitely look at it. Andrew said, for the Ultra, add the option to select the program audio source for all the... add the option to select the program audio source for all the ISO recording. I don't know if this is the... Can you explain more about the feature request? What is the use case here? Andrew, please. Let me quickly check. For people who are watching from YouTube, don't worry. I'm currently interact with all the message from Facebook, but we'll get to the YouTube soon. I'll quickly browse through how many comments left here. It's not many comments here, so. Rolling test, not rolling so smooth on my Pro. Yes, actually, we've been looking at it, and I hope we can have some quick fix on this. I even think on the Ultra, it's not as smooth as I would expect. Yeah, Mike is an expert on the battery replacements. Anyone. So this is Mike is just in case Mike is in our user group, you can find him on Facebook easily. So if you have anything on the battery, please talk to Mike. And Ariel said, hi Frank, you talked about it. Yes, the save settings on everything about scoreboard. It's in the making. It's in the making. Scoreboard, all the presets, all the configuration, all the time you have spent on it will be saved and will be duplicate. Don't worry, just give us a little bit more time. And also yes, I talked about it. The scoreboard is our next step for the app control and web control. Ariel, I hope you are happy to hear this. Wow, Bill, thank you for joining. It's been a while. I haven't spoke to you and talked to you, and I hope you are doing good. And thank you for joining. Puerto Rico, Noah from Puerto Rico. Noah, I guess our team have. Hi Noah, this is Noah from Puerto Rico. Noah is a heavy user of YoloBox, all YoloBox products. He does live stream for mostly weddings, I think. And Noah, I think our team have reached out for you with some help or collaboration for doing a Spanish training for our regional dealers who speaks and understands Spanish. I hope we could somehow collaborate in this way. And also this is something we could do with other users, other language speakers. For example, the Japanese, the Germany, the French. Sometimes we do trainings with our reselling channels or retailers, the local retailers, and they don't understand English that well. And we need local language speakers who help us to deliver those training sessions effectively. And normally, I think a great way is, or we haven't tried much, but I think a great way is to invite our users. They understand our product well, and they know all the tricks and hacks to really master it. So I encourage people actually to reach out to help, and we can offer some budget or like that to compensate your effort, your work for sure. But feel free to reach out. We'd love to have this sort of collaboration happen. So sometimes it could online training, but more useful, more practical would be actually the offline trainings. So any one of you, if you are interested to offer a language, like not the English, not the Chinese that we could do, but a local language. Normally we aim for those countries that have a good presence. For example, in the top economies, the European countries and some the Latin American countries. So please reach out if anyone would love to collaborate on this. So we have a few more comments from Facebook, and we'll switch to the YouTube. So say audio overlay or background or video is playing. Both are needed in funeral and. You mean auto overlay? Or the background music, or is that what you mean? Yeah, I wish like for live stream like this, I could have a little bit ambient like background music. Autoplay feature is great for podcasting, which is needed to be created presets for each of the camera. Autoplay. You mean for this is the auto switch, if that's what you mean. But auto switch is already in the YoloBox. I can quickly show you where this is it. This is our auto switch. And okay, I need to play the video. So I first select the video source. I can select all my video sources. So for those of you who are joining, I'm answering a question for our users about the auto switch. who is doing the DJ live stream, podcast live stream, who loves this a lot. And I just select all the video sources here, and I can also assign different time for each source. For example, this the USB is my main camera. I can set a longer time, which is 10 seconds, or the image I can do it less, and the side by side or also less, 2 seconds, and the local video maybe 2 seconds good. Yes, so in 1 second. Okay. Maybe this 5 seconds for my main camera. We'll see how it goes. So that's the main camera. And 5 seconds. You also see the countdown from here. Image source. Now the local video 1. Then next local video. Then this is a loop actually. So if I want to exit the live stream, I just disable the auto switch, and we can choose the loop, which means they play it like a loop continuously. And the sequence, currently it's a sequential, which means by the source you select it's from top down, and you can also select random. That means if you select 5 video sources, it just switch randomly from the source A to source C, then to the source D, then to the F, then back to the A, just very randomly. And you can also set a main source, which is a main source. By main source, it actually means, for example, you set this camera A as a main source, then camera A, camera B, then it goes back to camera A, then camera C, then it goes back to my camera A again. So that's the main source means. I hope you have a little understanding of how this order switch works. And I'll go back to the main screen. So this demonstration is from answering this question, autoplay feature. And Shiming said, I believe the setting of scoreboard styling position are saved after you exit. And yeah, I think most of the scoreboard settings are saved, but there are still a few missing, a few small parts from what I could remember. So we are adding more. So trying to save everything about the scoreboards. For the outro, I use Mixer for the clean audio. I want that audio source to record on. Yeah, that's actually a good suggestion. You want that mixer or the line-in audio to be recorded in all the ISO resources. It's actually first time I really get into your use case, and I appreciate that. If you are in Facebook, please reach out to me and send me a message or send this feature request to the user group, to this user group. Please send your user request to this user group and see how other people are responding to this feature request, and we will then spend time discuss about it. But it sounds like a reasonable request for this. One man user can focus on product demo as they follow the script will have time mark, so they focus on script, but why ultra switch? But is this the overlay, auto overlay, or the auto switch? If it's auto overlay, I'm trying to understand this here. No, I said I'm going to collaborate at it. Great to hear that. Joining from Fiji, the South Pacific. One good thing, like a lot of our users actually, I know from our island countries, from Mauritius. Mauritius from the Papua New Guinea, and from other island countries. These are a few I could remember. Also from Maldives. This is actually the country, the island countries I've always wanted to visit with my family. So, Tony, if you can please share like what's the video industry look like? What are or the business environment for video look like? For example, where do you purchase the YoloBox from? Is it from a local camera shop or from other countries, from the ship from all the way from the US? So if you can, Tony, please share where did you, what's the business environment look like from Fiji for video products? Scott says, will the Ultra recognize NDI audio only feed? For example, the Zoe box only can bring audio with video. I'm not sure. Actually, we are really new in the NDI space. I'm surprised about the wide adoption of NDI so far from our users. We definitely overlooked the NDI for the past 3 years. So we are late. We are a bit late. We are new and late on NDI. But I heard about it from my friend from Kiloview that they mentioned about the audio only thing. But we'll dig into this. I encourage you to also publish this post as a post. Ask the group what are the other people think about this feature. Do they also request this? So if a lot of people respond to this post, and we might certainly to add it. Yes, auto, but I have different video source timings for different shows, so that where the presets will be great. Different video source timings. What do you mean by the different video source timings? Isn't that will this work? That you can add different times. Andrew, if this doesn't answer your question, please have another comment or post in the group. Azuto.com says, hey Frank, I own YoloBox OG and YoloBox Pro. I love them. Please check why the recorded files on SD card and SD don't save the correct number of frames. Instead of 60. It's been an issue actually reported from our users. I will check. I heard there are optimizations being implemented even on the Ultra, and so it's not that like for example I said at 30 frames, sometimes it's 29.9 or something. You have a little bit missing, and this issue might be more on the Pro and OG, but it's something really being reported a lot, and I hope we can have a quick fix on this eventually. I apologize for the experience, but I know a lot of our users, some people like really care about the frame rate thing. So I will try to push harder on this. Wade says, I'm late for today's stream. Can we get a way to copy recordings from SD card on the YoloBox Pro? Get a way to copy recordings from the SD card to USB drive. You mean the YoloBox work as a computer, so you upload the recordings from the SD card, then you download it to your USB drive. Is this what you ask or not? Please let me know. Mike said, any updates coming for us pro users? Love you guys. Yes, Mike, you may have missed my last live stream. It's the the logic or how we work is we order updates on the Ultra for the past 2, 3, 4 updates. All the features may just come to YoloBox Pro in one update. So every Ultra update, you may have 2 or 3 new features, but in one update to the Pro, you may get 10 new features. That's how we work. And yes, it will come. It will come in. That won't be that far, and just need a little bit of patience, maybe. Christoph said, "Hey everyone, I hope all is well." Auto overlay. AJ, you can send me messages like to explain more about the auto overlay, but it's not difficult. One thing I can guarantee: if it's requested by a lot of people, we will do it. Hi from the Marshall Islands. Team from New Zealand. If you guys don't mind, I saw still there are a lot of comments from Facebook. But we haven't talked about any comments from YouTube yet. I will go through a little bit quickly from YouTube. But this is the last one. Marshall Islands. Ray says, I'm from Marshall Islands. Just wondering on the audio ports of both our YoloBox Pro and the line became faulty after a couple of times used. Now I'm just setting in the mic port. Ray, please be specific. The lining, I read about it somewhere. We have other user, like the line name port doesn't work after a certain update. So it looks like a software or firmware, and it could be fixed. But please come to our support and talk to us. Let us know more details. What audio interface you are connecting with. What do you, if you can remember which specific update that this happened. So, Ray, Peter, please send us a message. We can definitely look at it. We are actually looking in that. So we'll go through a little bit from YouTube. I apologize for people from YouTube today, and I'll try. Okay. Oh, I think we actually have the YouTube. Strange enough. I guess actually we have all the YouTube comments today. Good to see that. Let me quickly talk to my team. 实际上今天的 YouTube 都有的，很奇怪。Oh, but anyway, apologize. So maybe most questions are still answered. I'm happy to see this. So, okay, get back to the conversation, to the interactions. It's 11 here, and let's do another 10 minutes, and I will do the app control demonstration, web control demonstration. From where? I mean saving the scoreboard settings per each standard event, not as a global setting. Oh. Yeah, okay, I got it. So that makes sense on the sport events because these are different. And you can then duplicate for this kind of a series of games. Then you use this template for that. It's a great feedback actually, and we talked about it. Maybe currently it's a global setting, but we can make it different. But thank you for letting us know, Simi. For those of you who don't know Simi, I think Simi is being really helpful and contributive in a sport producer features like the multi-cam replay and a lot of helpful content, the prototype which I showed to our tag team, and I encourage everyone like to express what they want, what they see from another solution they use. So basically, our strength is to make that as easy to use as possible. So if you have anything from elsewhere that you want to achieve this feature in this device, we can do it in here, and we make it easier and the touchscreen controller, and also easier to understand. One story I keep hearing again and again is YoloBox is their first live streaming products, and it's like they start a live streaming business with YoloBox, and they grow their business. Then they buy the separate, more expensive, bulky devices. But it's like YoloBox is a way for them to really understand this audio-visual world. It's like the 101 product. And it's the bug 1 point about where we are now. Is it fixed? I guess we have a lot of optimizations or improvements on the web URL overlay. And also another update coming to the Ultra is we have a more compatibility issue fixed for the web URL overlay. Wade said yes to make a duplicate of the recording so I can keep the original recording on the SD card, then copy recording. Okay, I'm glad I understand it right. For me, my personal request is actually to be easier to upload graphics to the SD card sometimes from the computer. Looking for a way. I even feel the YoloCast is complicated or too many steps for me to do this. I feel like if with the computer, like the YoloBox kind of have an AirDrop feature, it will be really helpful. Hello, Carlos. Thank you for joining. It's 1 hour past, but you made it like halfway, or we doing the 2/3 of the show already. Yes, please send a message, Ray. I have the mean, does it have the limited number for YouTube platforms? Yes, we have the multi-streaming on YouTube on the box is free, but you can stream up to 3 platforms. If you want to more platforms, please subscribe to you can just do a basic plan for YoloCast, which is costs 29 something like dollars. Yeah, Mike Smith, I didn't know at all that I thought we have the Facebook comments, but I'm glad we see the YouTube comments. So people watching from YouTube, please comment in the chat. Let me know what questions you have. I see YouTube log on some. Yes. Glad to hear to see all that. Network setting in the Ad Control app, so we can monitor network connection. I guess we have a little bit, if not all of them. I'll switch the camera angle from this. So this is the app control. So we are current. If you see this, it's a searching. I just demonstrate the app control from here. So we have 2 YoloBox Ultra here. So you find 2. I know this one I'm gonna be demonstrate. I'll just remove it. So these are the 2 YoloBox Ultra detected. They're just connected. When I connected, this is the interface. See the autofocus, it's really fast actually. See how fast our YoloCam or the Alpha Cam, the fast focus. And then you can see this is on the bottom, this is the source, meaning you can switch all video sources, including all not just the video source, but also the multi-views, for example. See on the back, it's sync. Also the audio, you can control the audio here, and there's overlays. I create 2 overlays. You can see from here. Then you see from here the overlay, auto switch. And I can quickly remove the overlay. You see that change. And it's respond really fast. Then I switch the video source to the, I still have the overlay. I remove the overlay. So the video source 1, video source 2, it's real time. So you see how handy this is, as long as it's in the same network. And also here, you mentioned about, what's the question again? The network setting. I don't know what your setting means, but there's really a lot of information about the device status, the software version, the firmware version, and also the resolution. And also see this here, it says you connected to this Wi-Fi. Below is the Wi-Fi name, above is the IP address. And there's uptime. We're up to for 2 hours. There's a memory and the CPU usage, lifetime. Since it's a demo device, so the lifetime or the stream time is 0. Also the temperature. I don't know if this is what you're asking, but I just did the app control. So again, I will show it again. So I can stop this live stream. So the first thing you need to do is to have this app. This app is actually on our website. This app is called YOLO Live. It's currently only on Android. On Android only. Then you click it. Then normally there's nothing here. Then it will automatically search. Then as long as on the same Wi-Fi network, you detect the device. In this case, we want to connect with this. So basically, instantly you are connected with device, and you can have the controls. So I hope I have a good demonstration about this feature, and it's really handy. It's really useful and practical, and it's really bug-free. Actually, I'm surprised it works so well. Actually, the first. Basically, when we released this, it's actually like the first version of this app, and it works so well. So that's it for this question. And can you explain the new RTMP feature on the this RTMP? We have 2 RTMP actually. One is the RTMP improvement. You can manually add RTMP platforms. But I guess what you mean is the RTMP as an input source. I don't know if I can demonstrate today, but the RTMP is like it's from another encoder. For example, it used to be the live stream. For example, I can. Okay. You add a source. So here there are some new for the video source part. Look at the camera. For the video source part, we have a few optimizations, including it used to be only two local SD card source. Right now it's up to 5 local SD card source. It's been requested by a lot of users. It's really useful. It makes sense. The only thing is you have to be cautious, like when you don't want to add too many video sources. For some people, I want one HDMI camera and 5 video sources. So we still don't have a limit. Maybe it's necessary to set a limit of a total number of the sources, but it's up to you to decide what source you want to add. That's the reasoning behind. That's why it's 5 local video sources. And on the Ultra, we have added NDI sources on the Ultra current for the moment, and the SRT sources that everybody love it and use it. And for the RTMP source, it's kind of similar. it's kind of similar like the live stream source. Right now, it's actually live in another account. So the live stream source basically means it's from another YOLO boss. As long as it's signed in the same account, it's in the multi-streaming mode, and it's live. Then you can get an RTMP, another YOLO boss source. So this RTMP is the same thing. There's another active encoder, and that generates a link. Then you can type it, then you can get that as a real-time source. But honestly, since we have SRT already, the RTMP input doesn't have that much value yet. But we still, for some users, they get an encoder like from the Restream Orchestra or even OBS. It's an extra video source. And yes, that's my explanation on the RTMP. It's kind of really similar to the SRT to get a new video source. Benson from Dubai, I think. Hello, Benson. Nice to meet you here. Thank you for joining. I have a question for the scoreboard. Is it possible to edit a timer? Let's say the first half of the answer. That's so good that you can have this question. That's how I explain to our tech team about your use case, about our this is how I push. I try to explain to tech team about this. I use this example to convince them this feature, to make this feature. So yes, it's gonna be a new optimizations for the scoreboard, but it's very useful in this kind of use case. I'm happy to see this. It's like a confirmation about this. I will also show this actually. I'll probably take a picture for this. Allow me for 1 second. I think you explained this very well. Thank you for that. Georgia. Just in case, this Georgia is not a state from US. It's a country. I think it's the Central Asia somewhere. Give me 1 second. I'm sending that scoreboard optimization feature request to our tech. I feel wonderful. So don't worry about the time as long as you are interested to learn more. And please comment. And I think this is the most important job of the week for me for the moment. So I'm also improving, trying to be more natural and confident. And also I'm trying to be accurate as there's this language barrier, and also trying to be more helpful to demonstrate the features that you asked and to help. Also about the push the tech team to fix some bugs and the feature requests here. Julian Brown, thank you for joining. Welcome aboard. I just purchased YoloBoss Ultra. For those of you who are holding back and not purchasing YoloBoss Ultra yet, please also let me know what your concerns are. If you are reading too many posts about raising questions or issues about the Ultra, see if I can answer you live why these features, these issues are maybe I want to explain for people just join our user group, and they may get scared or frightened while to see so many bug reports. But I think firstly, the group, even we have 8,000 members in the group, it's still a small part of a YOLO Live community. We have sold tens of thousands of units. It's the group is a small part of people, of a whole community. So for those who are not in the group, I think they are happily streaming. And for people who are in the sending those posts about their experience, sometimes it's the product issue, but sometimes those issues are not like 100% in every device. It's occasionally bugs or the minor issues, and sometimes it's actually the user errors, like I don't have an example right now, but oftentimes, like they send one message, two messages, then they said, "Oh, I got it fixed." This is what happens a lot of cases, but it does. I admit we have a list of bugs there, known bugs there, and these are normally they are the minor ones, and normally it's like when we release update, it's a version by version they are being fixed. So this is for those who haven't purchased the Ultra, who have a doubt, who are holding back. This is what I would like to share. Can you add a VPN ability to the Ultra? Would be useful for NDI remote cameras. I don't understand about this. Why the VPN ability would be useful for NDI remote cameras? Or maybe the VPN make the network more stable, if that's what you mean. Please, when we are getting an update, like I said, I appreciate like everyone. I'm trying hard to make it soon as possible. But please be patient and give us some more time and for testing and for we need to audio playlist for the audio files. Yes, this is on the roadmap as well, and it's a relatively prioritized actually. Sports from YouTube. Thank you for joining. I remember you from last live stream, and I hope you and I are Facebook friends already. If not, please add Frank Zhu on Facebook. And camera autofocus is actually really fast. Okay, let's do more autofocus thing. So it's something, for the new camera, it's something I'm really proud actually, because for those who don't know, Mevo is gonna release a new camera, and we actually have this camera domestically for almost, actually not more than half a year. I'll also show you a little bit actually. Probably go to this. Which one you are seeing right now? Okay, so I'm gonna create a side by side control computer. Is this good? So this is our domestic camera product. This is how it looks. For those of you who don't, if you search on Google, it's also on, it's for you. You can search YoloCam from YouTube. We have it on YouTube. It's a micro four thirds, meaning you can have interchangeable lenses, and it has a fast autofocus. You have both HDMI out and USB out. What's good about this? You can have this simultaneous USB out and HDMI out. It's not like one way or another, and it's a 4K 60. And it's my interchangeable lenses. It's a plug and play. It doesn't have a screen. It's a box camera, and the price haven't finalized yet. It's gonna be very affordable. So I'm personally doing a comparison sheet with Blackmagic has a camera, but they don't have the autofocus. They have the Micro Studio. They sell at $9.99, and that's the. Also, we are building the website for the global market. We bring showcase this product for the past trade shows in where they said in IBC in Amsterdam and also ISE in Barcelona trade shows. It has great feedback. I'm glad that everyone have a sneak peek of how fast the autofocus really is. Let's go back to the autofocus and see my hands, how fast this is. And so also show the details of the smartphone. Go back. Then, or to take longer, oh, it's not strange. Sometimes it doesn't, it's not. Maybe I just remove this and see if this can be faster. Let me demonstrate again. It's fast, 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 fast. And Frank's hands, fast, fast, fast. See? Oh, fast. So this is autofocus. We actually made a comparison sheet with the Sony's A7 III or 7 IV. In certain circumstances, when you like standing in front of the camera in like close enough, like a different range of distance, we have a better performance of autofocus. So, but what you have seen is really the real time of the camera. I hope so. This is the autofocus part. I'm great that you raised about this. So again, thank you, S Sports. For me, the question is, we don't know if this is gonna be so practical for YoloBox users, because their use cases are sometimes like for the big outdoor environment. This kind of autofocus, the super fast autofocus, is that really helpful? That's kind of I'm not so sure about. We'll get the app also on the Pro. Yes. Frank, I'm talking about the storing the platform info on the device, not streaming on 3 platforms. I have 15 clients on, and I have to change the channel info. Previous firmware allow me to save all the platform from YouTube. You mean previous firmware? And this, for this one, also let me take a picture for this issue and report to the team immediately, real time. Since you are reporting from Facebook, please join our user group, or send me a message, or send Josh a message. She will help. Thank you for that, though. I find this feedback like really good in live stream. So if you have any feedback, whether feature requests or bug reports, please join my weekly live stream. We try to do it every Thursday. So the only thing for me is like the European community cannot join probably, but we are trying to arrange another one soon for the European community. And we have Chris from Australia saying good afternoon. Actually here it's a good morning. It's about lunchtime soon, but it's still the morning here. And Jen from Philippines, thank you. Pro user since 2020. Wow, I'm always happy to see a comment like this. 400 plus live events with YoloBox Pro since 2022. I hope our product helped grow your business. I hope you find it, I'm happy you find it helpful. And thank you for joining. Add to audio switch. Okay, AJ, I suggest you come to talk to me or Josh in a message. Then we can further discuss about it. Remote site, you could connect with the VPN to main site for cameras. Think of a remote use. Okay, I didn't know the VPN had that kind of a usage, but it's good to know. Please send us message on Facebook. Oh, you are connect from YouTube. So in this case, maybe join, find us on Facebook and let us know, please. Glad to be able to catch the live. Daniel, glad you can still join. It's probably launch time soon, but if you have any question and still comment, let us know. AJ, please Yes, send a message. Simo, hope you also shared my suggestion to ISO recording as data resource capture. I guess so. We have your document and it's all to the tag team, but it's for capture. You mean like it's not saved as SD card videos or? Simi, if you can let us. You can post on the beta multicam beta group or anywhere, and to make sure it's the message is like understand as everyone's in the same page. Farouk from Pakistan, YoloBoss Pro and user, mini user. So, like I said, we have a lot of silent, we always have this silent majority versus vocal minority. Sometimes the vocal minority doesn't represent the silent majority. And I'm so happy in the live stream, I see so many happy and repeat YoloBoss customers who owns multiple YoloBoss products from the first generation or the mini or the pro. And thank you, Farouk, for sharing. I thought that was a Turkish name, though. And, like I said, please send me a camera. I will test how fast focus is for you. We actually have a lot of tests, so we are confident about all the folks. So confident about this. But if there's anything we are not so sure, and which is happens to be your expertise, we can collaborate like that. What is this? I cannot guarantee or promise when, but I can tell yes, and I also share that I can try to push for that. Where is it? Okay, I'll submit some further explanation. Let me cover as many people as possible. Submit, I will pass for this one, but please feel free to share there. And the purchase the Ultra is amazing. Only missing is the iOS app. So first, thank you for sharing your experience. Actually, a workaround is you can access, so see this is an iPhone, and you can access it from the computer. You can access it from the iPhone browser. For example, Safari. When you click Safari, you use the web control from the Safari. It was successful. So I cannot demonstrate that. We don't have much time here. And we still have 24. Oh, it's good. I'm not like a rush. I just feel a lot talking, or like my throat is getting like tired. So let me drink some water. So a lot of people think the iOS missing. Yes, currently we don't have an iOS app control feature for the Ultra or for the other product. But currently there's actually a workaround that's working, which is use the web control. So you use your iOS device, then you open Safari or the Google Chrome, then you type the YoloCast or the web control website, then you access it from your iPhone's browser. So it's basically the same product experience. But the iOS app is on the roadmap. It's not that it's not in that near future, but it's on the roadmap. But the current workways like this, I think it'll help a lot here. From California, thank you for sharing, and you can report the feedback to me. And also feel free to join Facebook. And if you run any experience using that iOS browser to use the web control to do the app control, let me know, please. we have another happy customer, Ari. I remember you post something on the icon, the airplane and the 6 in the Wi-Fi. So I hope we have a good explanation to you. And I didn't know you did a 7-camera event. It was flawless. I'm so happy to hear that. And okay, my computer is even sleepy mode. Juan Carlos said, when will remote guests be available in the industry? I don't know how, you can also post this in the group and see how other people respond to that feature. Relatively, it's honestly, it's not that close. It's not in the roadmap yet. For the in-stream invited guests, we currently a lot of we have Asia a lot of users, in-stream users, and we don't have this feedback. But I read one or two, but it's not like prioritized. I suggest you can go to the group and post and ask other people, and then we see the feedback. Daniel said about the web URL overlay issues, or the thing is, the web URL, there are a lot of third-party URL generated websites, and the compatibility is always an issue. And actually, we may release a fix-only update on this Friday to have some optimization on the web URL overlay. Normally, we ask one third-party URL, the link to us, then we see what's the issue. But normally, it's working. It's just not the right aspect ratio. Mike, I didn't know what you said, but thank you for the questions. Create folders for the overlay. Yes. The compensation or anything like when you have multiple overlays, you want it to appear in this. It's a really good one, and I'm happy that another one raised this request here, and I'll send this immediately to the tech. So we might prioritize that soon. Will remote guests be available on the industry? This being asked. Yep. It's gone now, thanks to the Josh. Okay. I'm happy Josh is offer some help. That solved your issue, and Josh is is right beside me actually. What is status of being able to scroll in local video? The status is it's been in the making, and it's gonna be in the next update. My answer is simple, but I hope this will make a lot of people happy. So the playback video, you can scroll, you can fast forward to play the local video. And after this, we plan to add more control options, but it's been in the making. Maybe you can see it in less than 4 weeks. So even doing with your web URL for me on the Ultra, I will see getting video. You mean even using YoloCast as an overlay lab, you have this issue? Yeah, please make a video and send it to us. That will help us. Okay, this is a long live stream. Anyway. Let me go back to the So if no more questions, basically, sorry, I haven't done my my demonstration for the web control overlay. So So an important thing to do for today is I will from start to finish I will do a web control demonstration to see how. So this is the device here for the web control, and it has a. So this is the web control panel, and go to the computer. So this is the computer. Actually, it's from the YoloCast. So for those of you who don't own a YoloCast account, I suggest you can start free by having that. And it's over here. When you scroll down here on the left bottom, you see the web control. You click it open. Then there's a device connection, right? Device connection, it means you need to, it said connect the computer and the device, the same local network, and enter the IP address. So to find the IP address, you need to find it on the YoloBox Ultra, currently the Ultra only. It's in the live event, and you swipe all the way left, and then you swipe down in the corner, in the bottom, and then there's a web control. Then you swipe down again. It's this IP address. Oh, sorry. So how to find the IP address for the device? So it's in the event. Then you swipe right, and there's a setting, and you tap the setting. You swipe all the way down. You see the web control here. Then this is all the tutorial, the steps, the necessary steps. But the main thing, only thing is here, the IP address. So you see this is the number. So I'll go back to show from the computer. So I'm gonna create a side by side. So on the left side, you see the computer screen. On the right side, you see the YoloBox Ultra display. So I'll quickly do the IP address. So it'll be really nice if the computer can save the IP address, at least in the setting here. Oh, I hope this is correct. 192.168.3.250. Okay, it's wrong. Then I click connect. This app is, currently it's controlled by the, it's controlled by here. Currently it's controlled by here, so I have to stop controlling from the device. So now it's disconnected from the device. Okay, so instantaneously you see the computer display. So now it's web controlling the device. Let me see if there's a good. So this is a web control demonstration right now. I'm no longer in a video source, but anyway, it's more of the showing you how this does. So the device status, like the app control, all the information, the version about the status, resolution, bit rate. It's not streaming, so it's a 0, and it's the memory, uptime, and the network. The network, it says the Wi-Fi, Ethernet not connecting, the SIM card, USB dongle is not connecting. And also the source, this is the one. It'll see how fast or see if there's a delay. So can anyone see my mouse? I'll click this. So you hear when right now I'll click the side by side, 3, 2, 1, click. So it's basically real time. Right now, I'll click the first local video, 3, 2, 1. It's real time, right? And also the video. So, and also the overlay. We have 2 overlays here. Overlay page. And the social overlay, 3, 2, 1. So it's here. The mouse is here. Click. And I will switch the countdown timer. It's basically all the real time. And the good news is the API is in the making, and this whole live stream for today is to ask questions for our users. What do you want to control from the app or the web? What do you want to control next? So we have a scoreboard in the making, so you can control scoreboard from the app and you can from the computer very soon. And also the multi can replay very soon. And what's next? If you want to just add a destination from the app or from the computer, you want to connect your account with your YouTube, Facebook easily, or from like the way that you feel more comfortable to do. And if you want to feature comments, for example, you want to feature comments. Something I would like is to feature comments from here is I would prefer here if I could. So what do you want to control? So this is a question for you. And if you have any ideas, please feel free to comment in the comment section. And I hope this you have enjoyed this demonstration. And let me see if we have any more. Okay, we have one last comment. I've had many prompters I feel for, so I use lots of made graphics. Unfortunately, each prompter had a different colors, which requires me to make the same graphics per prompter. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Even for this show, like I wish we could have this folder thing. So, for example, we have another series of a show. We have another folder for that kind of graphics. So back to the question. So if you are late, if you are joining in another time, if you are watching the replay, please comment below and let us know what you want to control next. And thank you everyone for joining. I enjoy the show. I like all the feedbacks. Thank you everyone for participating and leave the comments, all very constructive. A few notes I already sent to the tech team already. So thank you again. I'll see you in the next one. So next Thursday. Bye-bye.